I'm excited.
To survive, our people need help now. I will not idly sit in the throne as our nation faces its death. Our village has long kept these canines as our wards. This is a threat to our very way of life. You're not the only one here who's curious about Lady Amara.
The future of Azuria rests on your shoulders, and you sat yourself down right in front of an assassin. Are you out of your mind?
The living mountain, Yamatsukami.
Red Bull gives you wings.
How did it feel to get your first win of this season?
First thing is DCQ play with JP and Bison, and I have good practice both character. You know, because Roy play JP and Mena play JP too. You know, and I play a lot with Roy and Mena, and when I play with DCQ before, I feel confident, too confident, bro. Yes.
What
yes.
the hell is?
And Bison, we have Mena, two strong Bison and crossover in the air. You know, I feel very good right now. I feel so happy because not only me win. You know, Christy and Boost is amazing, and the Macho Mena versus NL, you know, was too close. I think it's okay. Mena rest and our team, you know, guys, won. It's okay.
Okay, yeah, Mena got the rest. Hold on, no, we're not about to just skip past that. I done interviewed you for a long time. That's the first time that you've answered something completely in English. That's so cool, bro. Okay, I feel lazy. So, as far as, of course, we see who's next to you right now. My dog Gabe. As far as Bandits overall, how have they supported you guys? I've heard that there's a possibility of even sports psychologists and a lot of stuff happening outside of the game.
¿Qué les va?
Le pregunta cómo la organización de Bandits te ha apoyado, que él ha escuchado que nosotros tenemos un psicólogo deportivo,
Sí.
¿Qué tal ha sido todo como de la organización y cómo eso te ha impactado?
Oh.
Bueno, ya yo tengo como 6 años en Bandits ya. Y realmente la experiencia ha sido increíble. El crecimiento mío, tanto como jugador como persona, ha sido que ni yo mismo me lo creo. Y lo que es para Street Fighter League, realmente Bandits, nosotros tenemos de todo, o sea, en todo el sentido de la palabra. Esos mismos psicólogos deportivos siempre on point. Tuvimos por Japón también practicando.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca, por favor?
Llevamos una energía buenísima. O sea, aquí también tenemos a Gabriel también, aparte de uno de los dueños de Bandits, también es un full amigo de nosotros, siempre apoyando con todo lo que uno necesita. Y bueno, ya tuve cómo va la cosa. Primer día rompimos, segundo día también rompimos y el tercer día venimos con más fuerza.
So, Bandits organization has been great. He's been with us for 6 years. He's really happy to have been part of the team for as long as it's been, and he's grown tremendously, not just in the game, but as a person. It's like hard for him to even believe like where he's at today, considering where he was when he started. In terms of the support he gets from the organization, there is, you know, that sports psychology approach. We come here to SFL and there's all kinds of support. We do the training camp in Japan beforehand to get them ready. So yeah, he's feeling great and really supported and really happy to have us all here.
Feeling amazing and playing amazing too. Ladies and gentlemen, Kaba, of course, Team Bandits have seen a mountaintop before, and they are here this season trying to do it again. Let's go ahead and send things over to our commentators.
And welcome back to Street Fighter League. We've seen the interview talking to Kaba, and Rob is right. My man Kaba's English is definitely getting better. I saw him earlier, and he was like, "What's up, bro? I haven't seen you in a while." I was like,
don't you?
"Damn."
Excuse me?
I was like, "Damn."
At the back of my mind, I'm like, did I just learn Spanish?
I know Spanish.
Spanish? Rob is right on the double side because he's like, yo, I'm lazy.
Yeah,
Like,
same.
He's kind of lazy.
But
I'm telling you, I'm playing Rob. I'm playing.
But in that interview, Kaba was just talking about, like, first off, going and being more prepared and feeling really confident leading into the season. They've been coming over for quite some time. And shout outs to Bandits for supporting all the players coming from DR and just holding them down as well. And just having Kaba here, one of the strongest players just in the region, no matter what. Having him on your team, having him prepared to play. What'd you call it yesterday? Caliber, Kaba Caliber.
It was Kaba Caliber. It's the
That's what I
exact
like
thing
to
we
see.
were expecting to see right out the gate, right? It was a little bit shaky in day one. He went 0-2, but he brought it back all the way through, and we're expecting to see that again today as they're gearing
there's
up
a lot of
for
lag.
their-
I
for
need
their
a better
matchups
computer.
against 2-game. These guys, funny enough, they were coming
Yeah,
in as the new kids
I
on the block.
need a
A lot
better
of us around the
computer.
camps were just like, man, how are these gonna fare up? Even if Blas is on that team, you have some like teammates that are just like,
I guess having a hard time
some question
capturing
marks
me, doing
going
all this
around
stuff.
just because like you may not be as familiar. I mean, in our realm, we're always looking at these guys, so it's just like, man, how are these guys gonna fare up against the seasoned veterans? These guys are at the top.
I like the
of
Lenovo.
leaderboards.
Yeah.
And guess what, yo, Shaka
I'm a
coming
big
up
fan of
first
the
against
Lenovo.
Boost Lee.
Oh,
Bro,
it's
this is-
Bushi
the way Shaka
Bandits
was moving, by the way,
going against Shaka. I don't know who Shaka
even, like,
is,
in comparison
but I
to
know
the tournaments
Bushi.
you
He's a
guys
jury
watch,
player.
even some of the ones
Yep.
in the States,
Yeah.
Breezy man, I study a lot.
Jury.
It's gonna be, it's a different look, man, and I love it.
All right, well, here we go. They dap it up. They get ready.
All right,
Here we
I
go.
want to see who's
2-game.
gonna go at it.
Versus the Bandits as we get into it. We got
Oh.
Boo sitting down, Shaka on the other side, the Dawson.
Oh, he's
versus
playing Terry.
Best
I thought he was
of
playing
three.
Drury.
Let's go.
I'm loving the fact that
Oh, he played Drury yesterday.
every single time. Yo, stop that drive rush. Hold up. Let me take to the skies, nullify your fireball, and
Ooh.
then cover that space with a medium punch. Again, this is like the exact control that I was kind of looking forward to. Terry does a great job of setting himself up off of the fireball and closing the gap with that burn knuckle. But what happens if Boost is in your grill like this, right?
Yeah,
Shaka, what's your defense like? Yo, he's waiting.
Yeah, the lag.
Hands down,
Okay,
back.
that's.
Good meditation.
I
to
need
set
a
you
better
right, though, but he
computer.
needs to
I
be
need a
careful,
better
right?
computer.
Slowly coming back in favor of Shaka. Big roundhouse here from Boost and damage too. Okay. Oh, the low medium kick gets the closeout. And look, my man Boost is a lab rat, bro. You heard what I love hearing him talk about the game and
Let me
just
actually look
knowing
that
and
up.
understanding certain situations and just his ability to like slowly break down his opponents while he's playing.
He can take down any hero, right? He's got the contingency plan against the entire Justice League. Definitely boosts Wayne when it comes to studying up his opponents. I'm telling you.
Oh, perfect parry forward throw with the punish counter. Shaka needs to do something. I mean, the game is moving. This pace is moving slow enough. He's using the projectiles to try to keep him at bay.
You like that, right? Being able to nullify the projectile follow-ups. Shaka taking to the skies with the float. Majority of the time as that power wave comes through. The lance, stuffing Boost. Also getting the side twist. The down forward throw to clear him out full screen. I'd like this to set yourself up for your own offensive pressure. Shaka, I like that. Was there time that maybe slide perhaps? I don't even know.
I thought we were going to see a clean anti-air, but now Boost getting the momentum and avoids the fireball too to keep the corner positioning. Okay, Boost.
He's too smart. He's too smart, man. Somebody check his brain. He's got a calculator.
Oh, big jump in. The level 3 is a chandelier. It goes up. Shout out to my boy Yikes.
It's a chandelier.
It goes up. It goes
And
up.
he's on fire. Chandelier, bro. I'm telling you.
Wait a minute, he's in burnout.
Oh,
The
no.
overhead. And that is definitely one of those chip out sequences you have to be careful. It was going to take a big bet from Shaka to stop what Boost is doing in the corner. The burnout was prevalent as well. And you can see the team just waiting. And Shaka goes and talks to the bench.
Oh, we've seen this before. Immediately consulting Blas. It's like, hey, man, what are some of the things I should be looking out for in regards to how he's playing? The last time he did this, he came in swinging right back at him. And also, side note, Terry's got some real American lingo to him. When
Oh,
he
he
did
does.
OD rising tackle, he went bingo.
Yeah,
Like, come
bingo.
on.
Yo, that's throwback
It
right
is
there.
throwback. It is a throwback.
No, I'm a big fan, especially in this matchup. It is a little tricky, right? You don't. It's not that big of a thing, but dealing with the grounded fireballs, makes Dawson have to be a lot more air prone in this one. It's a little different than fighting like a Ryu where you definitely going to float over it anyway. So you have to fight it just a little bit different. I feel like that's why we see Shaka playing so defensively towards the end of the screen.
To be fair, I think that's also correct, right? Like he's done a great job of using float and medium punch to slightly
Yes, I can
boost, but by the time
connect
he
a
gets
better
hit by that normal,
external
he's in the perfect
computer
range
to the
to size
Lenovo
Dawson
Yoga
up with the
A90. It uses
burn
screen as
up. Yeah,
monitor
right, to really
via
close that
the
gap.
Speaking of taking it to him, though, Shaka turning on
HDMI
the offense this
import.
time around.
This allows you to
Playing a
leverage
lot.
the age
What a whip punish this dude boost. And then
reset
reset to the throw.
Process straightforward because the
Honestly, he's
Yoga
been so stable
A940
for the Bandits camp.
has
Right?
an
He's the perfect
HBML,
soldier to
crucially.
send out to get that momentum. Back-to-back throws. Shaka
Ports
looking
found
real
on
critical.
the
Lethal is
backside,
upon
and
you.
only one
Another
unit base
normal
with the
can
HBM
do
port.
it.
Oh, we got the hit, but didn't believe it was a counter hit too.
Cable connected.
Triple lows, quadruple lows, excuse me. Shaka finding the opening and the back throw, sneaking it in.
Reset gets the throw.
Oh, you can't! You cannot do it! Your muscle memory has failed you!
Oh, man. And you saw Shaka before it even came out, he just started scratching his head. Like, oh, man, that was bad.
Yeah.
And mental stack, you start to forget about a couple of things, and the reactions, they cursed you.
It's tough, man. You either had to get a parry before the drive rush, if anything, like not even commit to the drive rush, right?
Yeah.
But if you do commit to it, you gotta buffer that super or something. Actually, I don't even know if you'd be able to super out now that I think about it.
I mean, the only thing, you just have to time that parry and hope you don't get burned out.
Yeah, it has to be prior to the drive rush,
Yeah.
right?
Ooh.
Prior to any commitment to it. Basta Lobo!
Basta lobo. Ooh.
I forget the whole sentence.
Que lo que?
Basta Lobo!
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, my God. Oh, the forced knockdown! What a reset off of the slide, too.
Okay, Shaka getting a lot more active here. You see that float.
Now he's resorting to using meter for meter, band for band.
Spins it all straight to the level 3. Not going to get the kill. And he's also in burnout, so Shaka's really got to be careful after this. And you know Boost is already scheming. He's got 3 bars. If he gets this round, it's over anyway.
Oh, you saw the startup with the burn knuckle.
Clipped him out of it. Playing back, that's plus.
hella plus.
Oh, the throw. But he's about to get his drive back. The throw again, and now Boost has an opportunity because he's getting really close to slide out of the corner. The jab from Shaka, what a challenge.
What defense as well. You were under fire
Yes, you
until you got
transfer
that
your
drive
clips to
gauge
your
back.
point
A little bit of the relief.
File
Inside of
to-
Shaka getting the big punish counter now. Out of range is Boost on the side switch. Getting the noogie. Set up a little bit of the Spitfire. No, it's going to be drive rush. Baits out a parry. Another set of
one.
noogies.
Oh, wow, I saw a little shimmy there. Tried to get Boost to do
Oh!
something. Almost got the whiff punish there, but commits to the heavy, and once again, cashing out with the level 3. Big life deficit, though. This level 3 is going to bring it a little closer, but you know Shaka's trying to close this out. Take
Does he have
throw.
enough resources to get a single hit into any sort of fat conversion? I don't think so. The overhand ringing true, though. Boost. Now with that momentum, important tech that was so far away, slightly delayed. Shaka spacing himself out with that medium punch, sending out the comet. Now the regular fire. Is Arc coming? No, it's roundhouses. Plenty. Like a ton of normals coming in now from Shaka.
I mean, that's why I like him doing the OD fireball, because that way he at least has to hold that parry, keeps him back a little bit further. You know he's trying to fight to get out of this corner. Boost ain't gonna let it happen, though. Counter hit, not even make anything happen from it. And the OD fireball actually clipped him and put him in burnout again, but it doesn't stop the momentum. Boost with another burn knuckle. My man said, let me in.
He ain't even trying to knock on the door.
He ain't even trying to knock on the door, bro. This is a FedEx delivery. I gotta give it to you personally. You gotta sign for this.
Yeah.
You gotta sign for this.
And if you ain't here to sign it, they're gonna leave a note on your door. It's gonna take a week to process. There's a lot. There's a lot.
I might just need to buy a new computer.
But I'll tell you what, man, Boost bringing the W's consistently, man.
I mean, look, in all honesty, like, I heard when Minna was talking about the team, but I think, like, Minna does, like, his own little scouting when it comes to, like, people that he's played with, people that he's familiar with. I mean, just Chris T being on the squad, being one of the, like, prominent players. And we know Chris T's one of those guys. Same thing goes for Kaba. He's always been in this space where he's going to play really well. And then you have Minna RD. And then, of course, you still have somebody like Boost. Like I said before, man, this dude's a lab rat. And he really likes fighting out some of these matchups, just finding what he can do, you know?
And he's so meticulous with how he organizes himself in regards to, like, planning out certain matches, conducting his offensive pressure. Everything went right for him. Most of the time, we see a lot of players from, like, a intermediate to even, like, advanced level kind of struggle up against Dawson. But not Boost, man.
Yeah.
How often do we see Shaka on a defensive end? To be fair, that's going to be more, you're inclined to be on the defensive end more often than not as Dawson.
As
Trying to
Dawson.
get as proactive with, like, some of your normals. But this is the first time we've seen Boost really being able to suppress somebody else like that.
Well, First points on this game gonna go to Bandits. 10 points. Shout outs to Boost starting and leading the charge. Now we get to this round 2 of gaming, still worth 10 points. I'm interested to see what Bandits is gonna send up here.
Yeah, I mean, like looking at 2-game overall, I think it's gonna be. I remember like Junior Ross was in the last place
Yes.
in the extra spot, right? So it's gonna be Brian Yob who's gonna be coming up as DJ. Ooh, honestly,
Yeah, who do you send up? I like asking you this. You always have really good picks for this. My picks are always terrible.
I don't want to send up Mena or D because of the potential points. I'd much rather send up like Kaba for this matchup, but I know for sure like even Knuckle Dude doesn't really like playing against this matchup, playing against any sort of DJs. But if I had to, I don't know if Chris T would want to go up against this either. Actually, no. With the way he played off against Cien, let's put Chris T up there. Oh man, it's gonna be Kaba. Okay, it's gonna be Kaba. It's funny enough, like I did have like a full-on conversation with Knuckle Dude about this. It's like, how do you feel about like even if like trying out Guile versus DJ? He really does not enjoy it.
Yeah, I feel like as much as DJ that we don't see out there in the wild anymore, he really does kind of throw a wrench in everybody's plan, especially because I feel like before, like the cast is getting so much more rounded out, and you're not seeing that many DJs. Shout outs to Brian though, because when I tell
He
you,
is crazy.
this dude is actually ridiculous, and a lot of times you see people get put in these positions, especially for Street Fighter League, especially when it's so much on the line, and they kind of fold or they shy away from the limelight.
Yeah.
My man Brian was like, "Nah, bro, put me on. We got this. I'll handle."
One of the best things too, like we are so used to watching individuals like play out whatever they can in the CPT, right? He puts his ego aside as an individual. He consults the bench. The one time he actually talked to Juninho Ross against the Punk matchup, Juninho gave him like a really solid piece of advice in regards to the throw game. Guess what, Brian? He implemented so many of those throws, and it got him so far to get the W against
Yeah.
Punk. And not only that, he knows what to do with it. You can't just tell somebody to throw it and they'll fully understand the concept of what you want implemented. Brian had it to a T. He just said, implement one strategy. He's like, all right, I'm gonna work my game around that. I'm not gonna just use the tech. I'm gonna work my entire game plan around that.
Super smart. That's super smart. Especially when you fight against players like this, and like it's really easy to get kind of overwhelmed when you're like, man, I'm not doing a lot of stuff. I just lost. I need to do something. This is a great way to look at it. Brian Job coming up versus Kaba as our next match. The DJ versus the Guile will be the matchup. And look, we know Kaba can definitely down back with the best of them.
Yeah.
We know he can. However, you're gonna have to deal with this DJ who is very willing to shoot the plasma and run in behind it and see how you react to it. It's not as easy to kind of check it when it's somebody, a character like DJ.
So let's talk about it, right? I think there's a lot to really consult in regards to like what can happen in the matchup. Like, one of the big tools that Guile does have is being rather annoying with those sonic moves. Like DJ can sort of alleviate that and also mess with your timing. You could throw out like a medium shot just for a single projectile to nullify your first one, or if you have a proper read, although the heavy shot has like a significant start to it, it comes out in twos, right? And even so, you can fake somebody out if they decide to jump or try to anticipate your timing. You have access to the feint. That's just one of the many aspects of DJ being able to disrupt the timing against Guile.
Well, here we go. Brian Job definitely got a little pressure on him now, right? Because every time your team goes behind, you're like, yo, I gotta pick up the slack in some way, shape, or form. And this is what I was talking about. Look how close Brian is willing to play this.
Love that whip touch too, off of the sweep. I'm so glad they gave him like a new target combo off a sweep.
Yeah.
How many years have we seen that double sweep?
And nobody's ever gotten hit by it unless it was like the craziest thing ever. And now it's part of the combos.
I've gotten hit by it multiple times.
Oh man, I mean I have too, but you know, comparison to now, like I gotta look at it. Oh,
Can I be honest with you, Steve?
still?
Absolutely.
Jeez.
People be punish counter real well with that normal.
It's true.
It hurts, bro. Makes me feel bad.
So you gotta down back and back more like these guys right here.
Why does he have a double sweep?
Two times, bro, just in case one don't work.
He's already on the ground.
Right? Yo,
Ooh.
heavy
-5.
heavy defense on both sides. Okay.
Bro, can you believe Kaba already putting Brian towards critical?
But look at this corner. Look at this corner position, though. And he was chipping away. I was actually going to say, there's no way you're going to use this jump lead versus a character like Guile. It's so much harder. You really got to set it up if you're going to make something work. He's got too many options to deal with it. And Kaba didn't even go for the most serious one. He took the normal. Playing back just a little bit. Knows he has to work to get his way in.
No punish on the landing frames, though. Got that perfect parry. Not too shabby against Kaba, though. I mean, he's, lost an opportunity.
Ooh.
Gains another one, though. Interrupting the drive rush with an OD flash kick.
Okay. Counting in sweep combo on the side of Brian right now. Pressure in the corner. I like the delay right there.
Damn.
Comboed it. This is where you get to the fortress, where it's harder to close out Kaba than anything.
Damn! Oh, that trade-off even better for Cabo. We still get that burnout.
And just
what kind of timing is that? The slight walk back, piercing him with the crouching jab, the full counter hit, gets the flex on him. Oh, you already know the punish is coming. Yeah, the punishment is definitely coming. Cabo coming in, full swing. El Bandito.
I wonder what you do as Brian Job right now to switch it up. Cabo looked really strong in that match.
Hell yeah, dude. We were just talking about like some of the things that could go on within the matchup. The next thing you know, Brian's already at yellow health.
As soon as you said that, he was like, man, he's already in danger zone right now. Kaba's still locking in though. Man, so many other teams went over to Japan to get that extra practice, that extra XP, and it was such a smart move.
Brother.
Such a smart move.
Just seeing Cabo sit, wait, and contemplate about what to do in the next match. This guy's newly reformed, brother.
Little funky sway there. Trying to get something out of Cabo. You know he's good with the normals. Better placement right there on that bazooka knee. Oh, okay. Stay in line.
Uh-oh. The first big punish coming in from Brian. Double fierce to start it off into the double jackknife. Hella damage on the board.
Oh, wow. Almost had the bait. Had the bait, just didn't have the punish, I should say.
Time. Shot over the boom. Kaba getting smoked again. A couple of fierces, a pair of them. Brian spending the rest of the drive gauge. You already knew. If it ain't one, there was another one coming. The jackknife finishing off the job. Brian on the board with a perfect. Dude, this guy scored more perfect than I've seen anybody else.
Right? It's not easy to get a perfect here in Street Fighter League. Okay, wait a minute. Drive rush after the knockdown. He's trying to keep the corner positioning. And he baited it out and the punish again. This dude, Brian Job is ridiculous, bro.
This guy's actually OD.
Yeah, bro. You need a job, talk to Brian, B.
Steve, you got it, man. You got it. Put the fries in the bag.
Put the fries in the bag. Don't drop this combo.
I forget the guy also has a McDonald's fit. Bro, he spilled mustard and ketchup all over his pants. That's what it looks like.
I'll hold these booms. Welcome to the parade. No Thanksgiving. Anti-air.
Almost.
Perfect. Keeping him in the corner. Burnout just the same. Didn't even need to use that last DI. He can close out with this.
You don't even need the level 2. You got the parade right here. No Luda running down the street like a parade. Macy's. Cabo. Damn, son.
So, I saw what you did there. That was nice. Nice. Bars. Here's the forward throw. Brian on the board, though. Little stagger pressure finds him a jab. Big jump in. No anti-air. Big punish counter.
What do you do about this lockdown, though?
And look how much better he's gotten defensively. And the neutral jump. And now he's in the corner. Cabo. Lots of meter.
Another one.
Another throw. Overhead. Another throw.
Yo, give me something. Give me something.
And he still waited. And now he's got the back throw.
This is huge. Trying to bait. He's so weary of Cabo's reversal options, dude. He's so meticulous. Oh, he ran into it. He got Street Fighter 5.
He got to.
He got his dash shot.
Let's go. I'm him. My man said, what did you think?
El juego. El okay.
That boy hot.
Yo, Boost, he brought him back and he's like,
nah,
hey,
bro.
man, give me this hug, man.
I'm a hugger. GG's though. Brian did a great job trying to rebuttal there. I love that he is.
So if I spent
a lot of people
$5,000,
get in these situations
so I can
and they
save up
like
for
to
it.
get a lot more active on offense. Brian was like, you know what? I'm gonna like just inch my way forward into this. And he didn't steer too heavy away from his game.
Actually, let's see if my laptop still works.
He kind of just adjusted his game, just like you said before. He just adjusted his game to make way for, you know, all the good stuff that could be there, all the punishment that could be there, but still not able to take down Cabo, who did the same thing in all honesty. Once he sees like, oh, you're on the board now? Okay, I need to switch it up just the same. But we're going to take a look back at when he got this big, momentous round and a perfect just the same.
Yeah, it was a little bit different though. Like right afterwards, Cabo had actually taken notice to when Brian was anticipating either like a super wake up OD flash kick. He was willing to sit down back for a minute. He's like, you know what? I got a life lead. I got to play it out. I got so much time on the clock. Why not just kind of rest up? And that's exactly what we saw in Game 3. He was waiting forever. The fact that Brian tried to sneak in a dash and Cabo was ready for it.
Yeah, that's
Insane.
so
Double up.
laggy.
Yo, my man Cabo was popping off. The neck movement was crazy. Ugh.
Dude, Boost was locked in on that handshake. He definitely like zoomed in on the hand placement of Cabo, had his tongue out. He's like, I'm hitting this one. I'm hitting this one. He hit the Michael Jordan handshake, tongue out and everything.
But 10, another 10 on the side of Bandits. That's going to take us to round 3. We do have an extra game scenario. If 2-game and what it looks like Blaz going up there, he needs to clutch this out. It's the only way that it's going to work. Kaba said in the interview that they wanted Mena to rest. Is it because they knew what was coming down the pipeline? Is young Blaz, the Sagat, nonetheless, versus the Blanca is what we have coming up. And I love that we're seeing, this discourse happen because Blaz is here playing some Sagat at this level. You can't, look, you can't make these stories up. I'm happy that he's doing it. He's making the king look great, by the way.
Dude, he's kind of inspirational. I'm definitely picking up some of the pieces that he's put down for like the foundation of like how to structure like your whiff punishes within your ranges, throw out some of these projectiles as well, and also what your pressure looks like, right? He'll even go down to the basics and throw other people off guard. Well, he'll go standing medium punch 3 times over. That being +2, it's just so difficult to even want to press a button. And Blaz understands when he wants to steal turns away from people and drain out that drive gauge, right? It's just so intimidating. And I gotta say, like, even though we know him for his Ryu, like fully fleshed out in the CPT, he's made some really significant changes. He said, you know what, like for certain matches, contextually, I think Sagat's better for me rather than Ryu.
I think that his fireball game is what we really need to talk about because I think that's another thing. From Ryu to Sagat, one of the similarities, the fireball game.
True.
Blaz versus Mena RD.
To an extent, I'll agree with that.
No.
To an extent, I'll agree with that. Being able to duck the fireball is kind of interesting because now you freeze an opponent in place and can probably encroach there, like kind of walk a little bit more. But also, I love the tiger knees that can close that exact gap. If it's plus enough or if it's in the right ranges, you could get it to be plus. But I like that. Also, baiting Mena RD into parrying.
Okay. Use the OB ball this time. Gets the knockdown. We've seen Cabo run away, Mena run away with rounds after getting a knockdown with Blanca. And Rin said this, like, and you did too. Having him stick to the Blanca like this, it really does show just how good of a player he is. I love that he switched his game up to make the Blanca work even more so.
Jordan, he was on a tirade. He was on a rampage in Japan, taking body after body against a lot of the Street Fighter League Japan competitors.
Oh, the pickup. Now this is a good. Take him to the toy shop. You only get 1, maybe 2 if you don't die. Jumps out of there.
Oh, is he still there? He's off screen though. Yeah, he's gone. But it's either way. He's still got lightning beast available. Perfect parry on the way in. The jump in. NL, is that you? No, it's Blaz this time, baby. Target combo, knock him down for the Tiger Knee for that safe jump. Look at the damage to the drive gauge alone. You saw a flash of that parry. Blaz getting the punish counter off of the throw. And he baits it. And what a punish afterwards. Standing roundhouse, hitting him with a Billy Blanks.
Oh my God. Not the Billy Blank. All right, here we go. Round 2, game 1. The Nexus. Playing back. You hear Cabo in the background.
Vamos.
Low tiger shot. And look at how he's controlling his neutral game. And look, he knew it wasn't going to hit, but he just wanted him to keep him there. He baits out the uppercut for Blaz. And now, Mena with the corner control too.
Brother, that was so smart. Even that jump in, it was just like a wild jump in. There was no normals behind it, so he wouldn't get anti-air proper to the point where it would be a juggle. So that was actually mad smart from Mena RD, anticipating that roundhouse coming in. Oh!
Just a jab. Big life lead in favor of Mena RD. This time just scouting with the crouching strong. That should be it. And that's going to be a round on the board. Mena answers back. 1 round apiece. Oh, it's sweaty.
I love Kaba just spitting bars back there. I can't tell if it's really him or El Alpha. Same tone, same cadence, same bars. Ooh, counter hit, crouching medium punch. Okay. And her, we got the sweet spot too. We got the little spin on him. You can't slide under that.
No.
Tough, really tough. Blaz, weary enough to like hold back on the tiger shots when Blanca's in a certain range, right? Definitely a character that can jump over these bad boys, especially with how much recovery a low tiger shot has.
I'm looking for a tiger knee pretty soon. Mena's playing pretty close, so that way he can probably stuff it.
There it is!
Big jump in.
Took a while, but he still got it. Level 2 incoming. Then you see the setup. Little fella come out to play. Battery's not included, but there it is now. We got the charge.
Still gets the shock. Another one. And I'm out of there.
OD uppercut. These toys are nothing to me.
These toys are nothing.
He probably hates Christmas.
He probably does, bro. That's an angry papa right there. Like, oh, come open up these damn toys. I'm tired of y'all. It's a tiger. Yeah, another one.
Now we got 2 tigers.
Oh, the jumping Kaba with the confirm. He screamed before he even hit the ground.
Something about fireballs. That's what I heard.
Oh my god.
That's what I heard.
Oh my god. Punish, counter, throw. Once again, this is big game.
I want Blaze to
territory
win.
right here.
I want Blaze to win because I don't like Blanca. I don't like charge
With the
characters.
support system. This is godlike. I don't think you understand.
And I know Sagat used to be a
Keep it
charge
mid-screen.
character.
And now we're starting to see some of these normals, man. Sagat has got some crazy range with the normals, but did not get the pickup. Okay, side switch, and he was ready.
He was too ready. That is insane.
Look at the drive bar, though. Look at that drive bar. Forces the jump. You can see Blaz up there shaking his head like, yup, that's what I wanted.
So looking for the whole time. On the other side. Rather ambiguous. That was kind of tough. Especially with Sagat being a tall fella.
Okay.
Ooh, great block on the overhead. Still trying to move out of the way. That's standing short. Caught Blaz on the ground. We do get the lightning beast. It's all about the setup now.
How come every round this dude Mina switches up his approach and he just makes it fight for fight? What a great drive reversal in the corner. And the wait from Mina RD. And that is going to do it. The throw, the momentum, the perfect nonetheless. And Mina is not letting Blaz keep this lead. Every time he gets around, he's like, nah, bro, I want one too.
Make you earn it. Blaz, considering he already has a round under his belt. He's at level 3 on deck, right? Let's see if there's going to be any sort of explosive opening. Nope. Punish counter, crouch fierce.
Okay.
Oh, the micro step forward.
And got the counter hit on top of him. Yo, listen to the tiger roar, though.
Look at him with your other eye.
You hear the tiger roar. Okay, pressure once again. Look at that drive bar from Mina. The slide, the trade. Oh,
how did that hit?
Another trade. You're scrambling mid-screen. He's only got 1 bar, though. So, no kill, but the throw. This next scenario could be game. Drive reversal. He's got bar.
He had to do it, right? Because Meta was looking for an activation round 4, Lightning Beast. Punish counter! Oh my god!
Almost fell off the chair. The jump in again. Kaba. Look, Kaba is calling him out. He was like, yo, you jumping over these bad boys. Where'd the Dominican flag come from? Out of nowhere. It just spawned in the crowd.
That guy's not even Dominican.
I'm just a supporter, bro. I'm just a supporter.
He told me every time we win.
That's a bro right there.
You know?
They said you'll know what to do. They didn't even tell
That's
me.
a friend.
They said you'll know. And I did. My boy Kama out there going crazy.
It doesn't help that Chris is right there with him.
Right? Slowing it down a little bit.
Ooh. Yo, he tried to punish the Nexus, but he did the roundhouse version, perhaps? Blaz closing that gap. Now applying pressure. What a time to press a low medium king. That was a counter hit against Blaz's time. We get the forward throw now. What's the pressure going to be like? Back-to-back throws. You got a delay, right? Oh, he tried to do it.
Little feint right there from Mina. Okay, fighting back. These series that Mina's using mid-screen, so good. Gives you a chance to react, a chance to hang yourself. Then he gets the hit, gets the knockdown, and now he gets to play his game.
Oh, forcing that drive reversal. Luckily for Blaz, he actually got it.
Oh, with punish again.
So conversion into the knee bombs. This guy's sick.
Yo, Mina is doing. Oh my God, it gets. Okay, wait a minute. Still fighting in burnout.
Uh-oh.
Jump back. He's trying to wait for that drive bar to recover. The DI is going to do it. Pending no drop. It should be. It's so smart to go for the command throw on top of that. Mina is 1 round away at this point. Blaz hasn't gotten one on the board yet.
Can he score that 3-0 against Blaz? Will Blaz fall short 2 games straight? Coming in from day 2.
Playing back really well right now.
Overhead blocked. We get the throw again. And RD slowly trying to push Blaz into this corner. Another one.
Again. The knockdown. Now you no, the trade. This might be it. Bandits in the charge of Mina RD gonna take it over 2 game. And wow, what a set to behold. Especially with this Bandits team. You heard Kaba say we wanted Mina to get rest. And he came back stronger than ever. That's going to be a dub for the Bandits.
A full 40 bomb game for the side of Bandits. Boost 2-0. Kaba 2. They didn't drop a game.
They didn't drop a game.
They didn't drop a game, ladies and gentlemen. You're looking at the Bandits team that we were expecting.
Yeah, bro. This is what everybody was looking at. Especially, look, you know, Mena's on the squad. You already know. And look, oh, bro, that's real salt. When you got to tell him exactly. I was actually trying to do the blah. He's like, but if you did this, I would have did this.
I love that, though.
Yeah.
The fact that, like Mena is even talking back to him. He's like, you know what? If you have a question for you, I'm glad to answer it. Like that's the kind of humility I love to see in all pro players right there. Like Blas might have asked him about the low Tiger shot, and he's like, you know what? This is what I was looking for. This is what I was anticipating. This is why I countered it the way I did. I love that, by the way.
I mean, look, them going into this and like looking at how Blas was going to approach this. We were talking about the Sagat, and it was just well played on both sides. We saw the drive rush game come in heavy, where even Blas was like, you know, I'm gonna do drive rush, crouch jab, and then you saw even Mena start to do a drive rush, stand jab, just to get a reaction out of Blas, and it actually worked a couple times, and it's part of the reason that momentum stayed in his favor. And the jumps over the fireballs, threatening with the walk-in, is what you saw Mena doing. Coming to this range where you want to stick out either a Tiger shot, and he's like, hey man, maybe they're too far. Tiger knee. Then you go to the normals, but we know Tiger shot is there, and Mena was scouting him quite a few times, especially to score those big jumps. Gets to level 3 at the end, and the cash out was